Hey guys, Digiheart here, and since playing the game Pokemon X, I've encountered a few different Pokemon, one in which I would love to actually get my hands on. I didn't even know this Pokemon existed until one of my subscribers asked me to make a charm for it, and that is Meloetta. I really don't know how to pronounce it. It's the little melody fairy thingamabobber, and it is adorable. This is my take on how to do it. And yeah, let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Alright, so for this project you'll need a green of some sort. I'm choosing like the jelly lime green because I just felt it was better than the regular green, because then it wouldn't look as magical. You'll need some white, some black, one teal band, 2 blue eyes, and your random cap band, which my random cap band is going to be the regular green, just for the giggles of it, kind of a thing. Alright, let's go ahead and get into this. What we're going to go ahead and do first is the hair. What you're going to go ahead and do is grab your 2 pieces and you're going to slip knot them together. I don't care how you do this, that's just how I do it. So I have the 2 together right now. I'm going to go ahead and slip knot another one onto the end, starting to kind of create a chain. And make sure your beads or your bands don't get twisted up or else it won't look right. I'm gonna go ahead and do a strand of 4, slip knotting them all and making sure to untangle them as I go. So it'll end up looking like this when you're done. You're going to need about 4 of these, so I'm going to go do it off camera. Now that I have all these silly strands all together, I'm going to go ahead and collect them by their top strand, and of course they do look like little fingers, kind of like a little. Oh. I'm going to go ahead and put them all onto a band like this and slip knot them onto that band, holding them in place. Oh, I'm off camera, sorry guys. There we go. Slip knotting it in place. There we go. We got the 4 pieces. They're just curling and now they're all stuck. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to the next step, which is going to be the arms. Since this is a really small character, we're going to do very small pieces. So what we're going to go ahead and do is twist a black band onto itself and place it down like this. We're going to do this step about 4 times. Twisting the band onto itself and then attaching it onto the loom. Okay, so I got my 4, and now what I'm going to go ahead and do is double black bands at the end, and we're going to cap this off. Relatively tight so that way it doesn't look like it has fingers. Reaching in and looming up. If you do not have a metal hook, say bon voyage to your plastic hook, because it will most likely break due to the tenseness of the bands. I almost said beads. Go figure. Okay. Taking it off of the loom. It's very difficult because it's so tiny. Tiny. Okay, so now I have it like this. I'm going to go ahead and string it onto double black bands. Just so that way I'll be able to have better control over it later. So I have that, putting it aside. Doing the same thing again, but I'll speed this part up. Okay, let me know in the comments below if you agree, but is it just me? Or does the black bands tend to have the most elasticity? For those of you who don't know what elasticity is, it just means that they're really stretchy. Alright, on to double bands. It goes. Oop. Okay. Let's go ahead and put this guy all together. I'm going to go ahead and put down my random slip knot band, which is going to be green. I'm going to go ahead and grab that random bunch of bands, and I'm going to go ahead and put another band with it. And attach like that. Double green on the other side. Double white. Double white. Double white. Double white. Double white. Okay. And then I went ahead and put that teal band onto a white band by just twisting it, or you know, putting it onto it the way that I've done in other videos. I just did it like this. This step is optional, so if you don't care about her having a gem on her forehead, then don't do it. Here are my beads. Okay. Double black bands for the neck. And then we're going to go ahead and put our arm bands from this peg to this peg. So her arms are kind of up like this, okay? Then we're going to go ahead and do double bands, and double bands going in. On both sides, so going in like that. And then we're going to go ahead and do triple bands for the waist. Okay. And now what we're going to go ahead and do is twist a white band onto itself and bring it the other way. Okay. Now twist the white band onto itself again, and we're going to go ahead and go down this and do about 6 pegs. So this is 1, 2, and then, hold on, let me do the rest. 3, 4, 5, 6, and then underneath this band right here, we're going to go ahead and do a row of 5. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't forget to cap off these bands relatively tightly. And again, rest in peace any plastic hooks. Okay, and then so now what we're going to go ahead and do is loom up the legs, reaching in that cap band and looming up in a timely and orderly fashion. I'm going to go ahead and just go up this left leg first, or I mean this left side, not necessarily her left leg. I'm just going to go all the way up until I get to this hip area, and then I'll show you what to do. So I'm going to go ahead and move over here and do this other side real quick. Okay. Now that we're at the hip, we're going to go ahead and move. We're going to go ahead and do the white band first, looming it to the center. Then we're going to go ahead and do the black band over it, making sure that this fluffy stuff is kind of towards the bottom still and it didn't go up here with you. Now I'm going to reach to the very bottom and grab those triple black bands for the center stomach area. And now what we're going to go ahead and do is the first 2 bands go this way for me. So pretty much what the first 2 bands go to their designated areas, just like how we would do if we were starting the face, but we're not. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and reach in here. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and reach in here, and I did both arm band areas now. Okay. So it looks like this. I know it looks like a mess. Now I'm going to reach down to the very bottom, grab those bands for the neck, and now do the face. So first 2 bands going to their coordinating sides, then those 2 bands going in their coordinating sides. Make sure your eye bands are separated, or your eye beads are separated, so it's like this. Go ahead and loom up the sides of your face. Okay. And make sure that if you did add the bead to the center of the forehead, that you make sure it does show through, like kind of pull it through, or else it will get lost and it'll be sad and it'll be kind of a waste of a band. So mine's pretty well seen. I'll pull it out more once I loom it up. I'm going to loom up the green part now, the part that looks radioactive. And then I'm going to go ahead and loom up the slip knot area. Ooh, what did I do? Okay. And I slip knot it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead from the from the top to the bottom and pull this off. Okay. I made sure when I was taking it off to be super careful because first of all, the hair gets stuck on everything. Second of all, I didn't want on accident for anything to break because everything is very tightly woven. Okay. I don't know why this isn't coming to the front. Why aren't you coming to the front? Whatever. So let me go ahead and stretch out her body real quick. You know, her body looks kind of weird. But, these random bands that are right here are actually supposed to go. Don't do what you're about to see. Okay. So there we go. It's a lot better now without that. And then what we could go ahead and do is just slip knot some bands onto another band and just kind of make a tutu out of it. A tutu that will go over one leg. If you really don't care, you don't have to do this. So I'm just slip knotting them all onto here. I did about 4. I'm gonna go ahead and just wrap it around. Hello, cat. Her waist real quick. And there we go. I wasn't asking you, cat. So, okay, so we have it like this. Okay. And the hair, gotta put it off to the side. Okay, just like that. And then what you also have to do is on this side of the head, it doesn't matter if you go through both green bands like that. I went ahead and did both greens, and I'm going to go ahead and string this black band onto there, stretch it, and tie it. So that way it looks like her little hair bow slash microphone thing. Okay. Okay. And if you really, really, really don't like the way that our hair is like this, you could go ahead and just braid it. So that way it gives it more of an illusion of being together. And then you just have to, of course, wrap a green band that would match around the bottom. Okay. And now she looks kind of radioactive and pretty. There we go. And then of course you have to do the gleam. I think my gleam is still broken. So give me a second. So some white gleam. To make it look extra cute. Okay. Here is my attempt at Meloetta. I'm sorry if I said it wrong. Okay. And if you went ahead and made this video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. And I do make videos whenever I can. I hope you guys like this and have a very craftastic day. Bye!